Hello, this is Andrew from Turnsounds.
And Ben from Turnsounds. And fried fish is always better when...
Dripped in sauce.
Yep, droid is ready.
Hello there.
No droid.
That R2 unit is in prime condition.
I'm with the droid on this one.
Wow, relax your droid.
Congratulations.
Hello there, and welcome to Astromech. We are the show that tries our best to forget Home Alone 3 and 4.
Oh, no.
Why would you forget they're the worst of the
I was
series?
hoping
Why
I would
would
get
you
some
forget
kind
them?
of agreement from the both of you on that.
I know, I 100% agree.
Egregious.
Yeah, but they're funny bad.
Okay, true. All right, lest we forget.
They're cringe-worthy bad. They're what you watch if you want to delete your brain.
Home Alone 4 is? I think Home Alone 3 is just
I haven't
bad.
seen Home Alone 3, yeah. Okay, so you're probably right.
All right. With that, I am your host, Isaac Mark Anthony. You know me as Isaac the Hut in my tower, running this show. Appreciate you guys holding back on that one. Benjamin is here.
Really tried.
Ben Fortuna.
Oh, that's
Keep the
good.
theme going.
That's
Oh.
good.
When did this?
I don't know, you just said Jabba the Hutt. I was like, oh.
Nice.
Yeah,
And we have
nice.
Andrew.
Salacious Crumb.
Andrew Crumb.
Andrew Crumb. Like,
I'm taking it.
that's
I'm taking it.
Terrible laugh. Hello, everybody.
Yes. We're looking at episode 95 today. That is
95.
XCV. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I
You
forgot to
seemed
write
really
it down.
uncertain
So
about
that's
that.
XCV. Yeah, 95. I think
Okay.
that's it. So, first thing on our agenda today, and I cannot believe I forgot, this last episode was 94. And that was, of course, where we should have referenced the Docking Bay 94. And that could have been our
Oh.
episode
nice.
94.
Oh, we could have done it live from Docking Bay 94.
So I'm upset with myself. I'm upset with you two as well. This is on
That's
all
fair.
of us.
That's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really a group letdown. But now we're going live from the one next to Docking Bay 94.
Yeah.
It stops at 94, Andrew. You know this.
No.
Does it?
Yes.
Really?
The Legends
does.
books stay.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
There's
Is it-
only 94 bays.
Yeah. There's a whole book dedicated to it. They wanted to build 95 and wasn't
Yeah.
going to happen.
Something
Really?
that-
Is there a whole book about that?
I don't think there's a whole book. There's probably like a section.
All they need to do is one person needs to write it and then slap Star Wars on it. And
Hey,
then
Yeah.
why not?
And get it printed by the Lucasfilm group.
I'm not salty at all.
Not at all.
Okay, why don't we start this show with, we talked about last week behind the scenes, Lego sets that we're going to bring to your attention. Star Wars themed Lego sets, of which there are many. And this is not necessarily our favorite set. This is just kind of, we appreciate this one. We're bringing it to life.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
our favourite set.
It can be.
There we go.
Is this your favorite set, Ben?
Well, I don't know. It was hard to choose, so let's go with what you
This
said.
is my
There's a
problem.
lot.
This is
There's
why I
a lot
didn't.
of sets.
I'll take it away today.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm bringing to your attention is the ATST as seen on Endor.
That's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
very
The
good.
Chicken Walker.
Yeah, the two-legged chicken walkers.
Yep.
The Imperials have them. And the interesting thing to note about this set is on it, the Lego minifigure you get with the set is Chewie, Chewbacca. So it's actually as he is piloting the. Very good, Ben.
Ah.
Thank you. As he is piloting the ship. So that's that was always
So
nice.
that's
Yeah,
it's,
right.
assumably it's the Chicken Walker that he stole.
Violently took over.
With Wicket and the other cannibal.
What other minifigs come with it?
I think that's it.
Oh,
I think
just him.
Just Chewie, yeah.
Surely
And it's a
there'd be part.
full-size ATST.
Yep. I've still got it at home. Well, full size. I don't know. Like
No, well, yeah, but like minifigure scale.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not one of the mini things.
no.
Yeah, right. Okay. I would have thought it'd come with a couple more minifigs.
You'd think a few
surely.
Look,
Yeah.
like maybe it had like a stormtrooper or something
It
like
might
that
have had a
with it, or-
pilot that you can pretend.
But
gets
no,
thrown off.
Chewie's solid.
Yeah.
Better than
Oh, yeah.
like a random generic
Yeah,
pilot.
Yeah.
better than Jar Jar Binks.
This is true.
Ooh.
Hot tie.
I got something on that later. But
Okay.
Benjamin, with bated breath, tell us.
Yeah. It's got to be the droid carrier. The
Oh, yeah. MTT.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it.
really?
MT2.
With the thing and they all fold out?
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's probably only. I haven't actually counted. It's probably like like 10 battle droids or something it comes with. But as a kid, that seemed like
So many.
So,
That's
like,
a lot of
this
minifigures
is
for a single set.
That's like a
insane
half an
amount of
army right
battle
there.
droids.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, very cool set, and yeah, just a fun one. I've smashed it and rebuilt it a whole pile of times because it's fun to build and fun to you wheel the thing and the door opens and the droids come out and they all fold it up. Yeah, it's
Interactive,
very
yeah.
Cool.
Cool. And then it's fun to break as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kaboom.
Cool.
Nice.
Except that, kind of like in Toy Story 2, and we're allowed to do this because this is half a Toy Story
It is
podcast.
too.
Like when his mum says, we're leaving in 5 minutes, and he's like, 5 minutes? And then he's set up this whole action scene and
Yeah.
everything. Like, there's no way he did that in
No
5
way.
minutes.
No.
And I would always play with it and like fold out the thing and then bring them all out. And it would take like 20 minutes to get each of the droids out, line them up and fold them out, stand them up. And by then I'd lost inspiration to do a whole battle.
No.
So yeah, that's the
Needs
downside.
needs a quicker setup time.
yeah.
Your dad comes in the room and picks your toy up and says, "Oh, what's this, my son?" To which you reply,
yeah, exactly.
"There you go."
Yeah.
Andy.
So I don't own this set, but I very much would like to.
Ooh.
Uh,
Write this down.
Write this down. It is the Millennium Falcon, the
Which one?
$1,500 massive one that people were going nuts over a couple of years ago.
Oh,
on the
yes.
festival.
Is it
Yeah.
that expensive?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy priced.
This is the one that up until recently was like the biggest Lego set
Yep.
ever?
Yeah, that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's got
I've-
like Empire Strikes Back and Force Awakens minifigs, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Sorta
It's
the
got
two
all of it,
different
and then
modes.
it's but yeah, it's I think when it originally released, it was like 1,200 retail or something.
Gee.
Just in, I think it was 900 American. So yeah, it was retailing some ridiculous cost. I happened to go to, and you couldn't buy it in any store. And I happened to go to China for a friend's wedding, and it was they've got Lego stores over there.
It was
and-
legit. It wasn't like fake.
No. It was a proper Lego store, and in there
right.
they had the set or whatever.
Yeah, but you know,
It wasn't a
Oh, what was the one that got busted recently?
Like Brick World or something.
No, it was.
Mega Blocks
Lego?
or someone?
I'll come back.
Okay,
I'll come back.
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I saw that there, but I didn't have one, the money to purchase it, or two, the luggage space to then cut it back to Australia. But
expensive, yeah.
I was very tempted.
Well, Andy has a birthday coming up,
This is
listeners,
true.
and I can put $20 toward it. So
Okay. We
So-
might need some extra sponsorship to get that particular one.
Okay, it's Lepin. That's what I was thinking
Oh,
of.
Lepin,
yeah,
I've got it
yeah.
on the box as Star Plan instead of Star Wars.
nice.
But
I'm okay with that.
But I believe
I'm okay with
I
that.
read a few months ago the CEO of Lepin, because this has been going on for ages. They've been getting all these warnings and sued and stuff like that. Like, you have to stop making this, and they kept doing it. And I think the CEO who was running the whole thing got like arrested, put in jail for 10 years, and all these massive fines. So like, there you go, proper consequences.
Lego takes its branding seriously. You can't just put a
Yeah.
Star Plan out there and
Do you reckon as a little bit of an extra slap on the wrist, they like sent him some real Lego to play with in jail?
maybe.
Oh no, the slap on the wrist would be here's some Lepin, and it like breaks after the first
Ah,
day,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
he's got nothing to play with.
There you go.
But yeah.
This whole segment is to say Lego don't sponsor us, but they could. They could. Man,
Yes,
I'll
they
build
Or
my.
Lepin if they want to do
Here's-
it.
no,
as a
no,
silent
no.
sponsor.
No.
I will build our entire new studio out of Lego, is what I will do. Or Duplo, because that's maybe a bit stronger. Still the Lego group, so
Yeah.
Duplo, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say that I've seen
Just
someone
the
build
walls.
a house out of
Just the
Lego.
walls. Yeah.
This is off topic, but I've seen someone.
Yeah, the Top Gear guy.
Yeah, James May.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, except on one section on the red wall, he's got a single
Pink
white tile.
brick,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to get so far out of this. We got to pull this back because we'll be here all day
Yeah,
otherwise.
that's a good way to do that.
Yeah. Better than the stay on target. Now, opening thoughts as far as anything that we've got today. Just really quick, I was thinking. So Anakin's trying to impress Padme. You know, he picks the pear up, carves it, sends it back. You know,
Cringe,
I was
yeah.
just imagining, like, you know, 4 or 5 years into the relationship, she's like trying to eat her lasagna or something, and then he like pulls it away. Every time she's just, I'm just hungry. Can you just let me eat the thing? And then all the mess, like the soup, and he's carefully like the bowl shaking it as, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Stop
it.
it, Anakin.
It'd be a bit of a jerk move, really.
It's a bit bland, like the salt and pepper.
It's good.
Or that, where you go to pick somebody up front, they're, waiting for you. You go to pick them up. You open the door for them, and then just as they try and get in, you move a little bit forward.
Oh.
And then you move a little bit forward again.
Like with the food.
And then back. Oh.
Although, can you imagine? Okay, so there you are trying to eat your watermelon. The guy picks it up and, like, with using his mind, like all the seeds come out from the watermelon
that
and fall
would
down.
be good.
That'd
That'd
be
be
nice.
That'd be
practical.
handy.
Yeah.
That'd be handy.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Where would they go after that, though?
Don't know.
No, okay.
Mm.
It's more
Out the
just-
window.
Slip hazard on the floor.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
thinking too far
No.
ahead.
Mm.
It has been well thought out at all. Anyway,
More fries? Here you go.
More
Here's some more fries.
So talking on, you were talking about books before and how much you enjoy books, and everyone can write a book about Star Wars. Yeah, there we go.
You're dead wrong.
So I've started listening to book 3 of Alphabet Squadron called Victory's Price.
It's a heavy price sometimes.
It is. It covers the
The letter C.
No.
That would be cool. A, B, C.
I mean, kind of, but no. Anyway, it's all about starships and space battles and stuff like that. But it covers the Battle of Jakku.
Jakku. Very
Jakku.
nice.
Mm.
Jakku's
Jakku.
easy.
Jakku. Yeah, so it's pretty good.
Cool.
I'm enjoying it.
Yep. All right. So we see in the movie all like the fallen star destroyers and the sand and all
Yep.
of that.
Yeah, so there's been a whole bunch of other content that covers the same thing, but it's written from the perspective of Alphabet Squadron, which is a bunch of different ships like an X-wing and a B-wing and a U-wing and an A-wing, and from their perspective.
Because there's a similar story that gets told in the Battlefront 2 campaign.
Yep.
Iden Versio.
Yep, that's
going
right.
to Jakku and all that. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, so it's set at the same time. So Iden Versio is part of that same attack, part of that whole thing in Battlefront 2, and this is from essentially a starfighter pilot perspective
Cool.
of these particular squadron. I'm not going to go into spoilers or details. I definitely recommend the series, but I'm enjoying book 3.
Cool.
It's a good end so far.
Cool. That's nice. Well, did you guys have any Duel of the Mates questions on you?
No, sorry. I've
That's
got a
all right.
random thought if you want.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
I didn't do any questions.
I'm always for
I
randoms.
was just thinking about those two-headed guys who do the commentating for the
I
pod
don't
race.
care what galaxy
Ah,
you're from.
yeah.
That's
Ooh.
gotta hurt.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah,
That's how they-
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, what
Yeah.
a perfect job. Like, it's got to be tricky having two people stuck to one body, and they're lucky that they get along, but they've found that just the right opportunity. They're charismatic and they can bounce off each other. And I was just thinking, mate,
They
good on 'em.
different languages each, and
Yeah, they're making it work.
Are they the same individual but with two different personalities, or are they two personalities?
I
the
thought of
same,
them as
like-
conjoined twins, where they're
Yeah.
two different personalities,
yeah.
Okay.
but combined.
I've always wondered who controls the body, who walks and swings the
Yeah.
arms. Or
Who
do they-
shoots first?
Yeah.
Who talks first?
Well, they've got do they have two arms on each side or something?
I don't know. I thought,
I think so.
do they?
I thought that
I'd have to look it up.
we're gonna have
Yeah.
to look that up. Okay.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
You'll look it up.
This is Ben's thought. He should have looked it up.
Yeah. There's homework, Ben. That's a good point.
It also makes like clothing a nightmare as well. Like you got to have everything custom made. And I'm just describing regular conjoined twin problems now, aren't I? Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I know that's a problem you've been experiencing.
Yeah, there you go.
Talking
Two
right.
arms on each side.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Mm.
But say they want to clap, do they both have to coordinate and go 1, 2, 3 and then
That's
clap?
a
Or do
very
they
good
clap up
question.
and down?
True.
Do
They
they
could
clap
just
up
like
and down?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I imagine there's limited opportunities for a good career for those guys, but they found
I
something
don't know.
else.
What about like boxing? Because they got like
Forearms.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, security
No,
guard.
fair.
look in 2 different directions at once.
This is right. Helping space kids cross the road.
Yeah. Can you imagine the arguments they have though?
Yes, like security guard, camera, like supervisor who watches all the screens. You can you take this side, I take this side.
Yeah. But what happens if one has an allergy and the other one doesn't? Or one wants to go to sleep and the other one's just raging on.
This is why I say am I able to take control of the whole body and just like walk myself down to the supermarket, or while the other person just got a sleeping mask on? I don't know. You'd imagine they'd hit heads a lot.
There would be, yeah.
Oh, I don't care what galaxy you're from. That's gotta hurt.
That hurts.
Yeah, there we go.
I appreciate that, Ben. I got 2 questions for the 2 of you.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Get your serious faces on. This is
Gay
a
face. So serious.
duel from the mate, I suppose. Because did you have questions, Andy, or that's fine? If
I have a lot of questions, but none of them are related to Duel
Alright.
of the Mates.
That's all right. I did say if you did, then cool. If not, nah, whatever.
What?
So, first question: who's the first person to die in Attack of the Clones? Who do we reckon that is?
My enthusiasm.
The decoy.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Your enthusiasm is a whole person.
But
huh?
that's very fair.
I
No.
will be happy to meet that person one day.
Yeah, me too.
All right, second
Did Jay
question.
from Play School survive?
Yes, he
No?
did.
Yeah,
He did
okay.
too.
There we go.
Was that Captain? No, it wasn't Captain Panaka.
No, it was
Different guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Play school.
he was.
That's
yeah,
a,
that
that's
was
a
always
callback right there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You sent him a letter once,
Yeah, I
didn't you?
did, and then he just sent me a pile of Play School stuff back, which I guess makes sense.
He
But I wanted
signed it
Star
though,
Wars
didn't
stuff. yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know where it would be if I still have it, but there we go.
treasure. Okay, a little bit more cryptic this question.
Yeah.
So I'm taking you to Ahch-To in the
Mm.
Last Jedi.
Yep.
So Rey is there doing one of her lessons, if you will. She's up there sitting. She's sensing all of the different, hot and cold and life and death on the island and all of that.
I remember.
When all of a sudden she senses this hole in the ground, that's pulling her to the dark side. She uses 2 different ways to describe that place. What does she say it is?
Moist.
Cold and dark.
Oh,
really?
Benjamin.
Oh,
Hey.
Wow.
there we go. Good job.
Yeah, your Last
Thank you.
Jedi enthusiasm
Yeah.
strikes again.
I wonder if there's a
Yeah.
description in the book.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah.
It'll just be a description just says cold and dark.
Yeah.
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 Makes Luke angry
The
or
cold
something.
dark
Yeah.
cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I did find a question for you.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. What side of so we're in Return of the Jedi. What side of the Ewok has the most hair?
Oh, you've done this before.
The outside.
Yeah. The outside.
You're dead wrong.
We're not going to indulge him on this, all right?
What is that response, Ben? Just nothing.
Cold, hard disappointment.
Just, I could see the despair across your face as I finished that sentence. Nothing but
good one,
sadness.
good one.
Yeah, no, it's done
It's
now.
too late,
It's
yeah.
too late. You've
All right.
done that yourself.
Disappointment all around. All right.
Oh, no.
What do we reckon? Jobs in Star Wars. Why not?
We've reached the part in the program where we discuss possible jobs in Star Wars.
Gentlemen,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
and children. I don't think we have you. Your kid listens to this, doesn't he?
I don't recommend it, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Neither would I.
Shout out to, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. You'll know, Dave's kid.
Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden. He memorized the the Mandalorian music intro that you made and everything. I was like, oh man,
Oh, really?
what a legend.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool.
Shout out to Jaden.
Well, jobs in Star Wars. People got to make money. I am here to say to you, what do the Jedi do in their prime? Right? They got to build their own lightsaber as a Padawan. And where do they go? Do they go to that special planet to mine the Kyber crystal and to
Yeah, Ilum.
Sure, it's the bit that goes inside the saber. I'm here to tell you, that over the years, some guy discovered, they keep going to this planet and they come back with a kyber crystal. And so kyber crystal miner is my job. Some guy set up a whole operation where he goes,
Dynamite.
there you go. Throw a stick of space dynamite.
A thermal detonator.
Yep.
Okay.
Get
okay.
a whole bunch of kyber crystals, sell them, probably illegally. You know,
Oh, yeah.
this is a black market deal.
Yeah.
But it's
Want to
a
be a
job.
Jedi?
He's not on the up and up.
Because look, all right, so what's a girl from Rogue One has the...
Jin?
Yep, she's got the kyber crystal.
What?
I
What's
knew
this?
you'd do this to me. Jin. Qui-Gon Jinn. So she's got the kyber
Killing
crystal.
me, guys. You're killing me today.
Where'd
got-
she get it from, right? She's not a Jedi.
She got
Wait,
it from her
what?
mother, Lyra.
Her mum, Lyra's not a Jedi.
Well, did she? Where was the kyber crystal? I don't
On her
remember.
necklace.
On her
Oh,
necklace.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She bought it, I'm going to say, from some trinket shop that...
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or could someone have killed a Jedi and pulled it out of the lightsaber?
Or maybe it was gifted to her. But I like the idea
By
that
the
a
miner.
miner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of the miner.
Mining kyber crystal. Maybe it's not his full-time job. He like mines other ores and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna say that's my job.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah,
That works.
thank
yeah.
you. Maybe he steals them from fallen Jedi as well.
Mm.
'Cause he's one of the only people that know that's inside besides the Jedi. There you go.
Cool. Possibly.
Entertaining as always.
I
Sacred
feel
Jedi
like it'd
text,
be.
I believe.
I feel like it'd be dangerous to like blow up stuff on a planet that exclusively gets visited by Jedi.
They've also got like animals that live there and stuff. So
True.
dangerous
But I
creatures.
mean, like sentient creatures.
Mm.
You know,
Crystal foxes.
possibly salty foxes.
Yep.
The sacred Jedi texts! My programming forbids me from translating it.
What do we have here? We got a script read coming up next, courtesy of Andrew.
Yes, yes, you do. Now this one's a little bit long, but not horrendously. I think most of it is unfortunately taken up by. You all right there, buddy?
I've lost my phone,
Ah.
and I don't know where it is.
Want me to ring it?
I was sitting on it.
Ah.
There it is. Never you
least-
mind.
At least it's warm. So this one's a little bit long, mainly because there's a whole bunch of pretext at the start, which I've got to read. And then it's very nicely spaced across
I'm
the
sure
whole
you'll
thing.
do a nice job.
I will probably do an average job. Anyway, so I am obviously the narrator, and in this scene I will also play Jabba the Hutt. Isaac, I've decided that you're Han, old buddy.
Han, old buddy.
Yeah, and then you're also the professor.
The who?
3PO.
How's he the professor?
He gets called the professor. That's one of his names.
Is it?
Yeah, Han Solo calls him the professor.
No, he doesn't.
We'll argue about this later.
No. Stop.
What?
Tell me where this happens.
I forget the exact scene and moment, but he's called the professor.
You're gonna take this, Ben.
Well,
I'm pushing
yeah.
hard back on this one.
Okay.
If it's true, then great. But you gotta
Yeah, I could believe
pretty
it. But,
professor. When? He doesn't have a degree in anything.
I didn't say it was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nah, let's say no
Okay. Well,
until proven otherwise.
listeners,
You can't go and say you're the professor, and I'm like,
I can, and I have, and I will.
okay.
Listeners will prove me right.
Goodness gracious me.
Exactly. Ben, you're Boosh and or Leia.
Oh, so am I
Ah.
doing this in English or in?
You can do this in whichever language you feel.
He does it.
is just
She
fine.
does it in English.
It's both in
Bausch
English,
thing.
but Boosh or Bausch or
Yeah. Where am I?
Bosnia
She
or
says
whatever. it
Jabba's
is.
palace. You're frozen and you've
No, it
carbonite
is in
sickness.
English. It's just distorted through the
Yeah.
mask. All right. So if you haven't guessed
Okay.
already, listeners, we
Oh,
are
right.
we are currently going to be rescuing Han Solo
Mm,
in Jabba's palace.
excellent.
All right.
Take it away, my friend.
Cool. Interior, Jabba's throne room at night. Silence. The room is deserted. Only the awful debris of the alien celebration giving mute witness to the activity here before.
Wow.
I don't know why there's so much direction in this. It's like a story. Several drunk creatures lie unconscious around the room, snoring loudly. A shadowy figure moves stealthily among the columns at the perimeter of the room and is revealed to be Boosh, the bounty hunter. He picks up picks his way carefully through the snoring drunken monsters. Han Solo, the frozen space pirate, hangs spotlighted on the wall, his coffin-like case suspended by a force field. The bounty hunter deactivates the force field by flipping a control switch to one side of the coffin. The heavy case slowly lowers to the floor of the alcove. Boosh steps up to the case, studying Han, and then turns to the controls on the side of the coffin. He activates a series of switches, and after one last hesitant look at Han, slides the decarbonization lever. It's good, I like that.
Nice, yeah.
The case begins to emit a sound as the hard shell covering the contours of Han's face begins to melt away. The bounty hunter watches as Han's body is freed of its metallic coat, and his forearms and hands, previously raised in reflexive protest, drop slackly to his side. His face muscles relax from their mask of horror. He appears quite dead.
Quite dead.
Boosh's ugly helmet leans close to
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
close to
Calm
Han's
down,
face,
Andrew.
listening for the breath of life. Nothing. He waits. Han's eyes pop open with a start and he begins coughing. The bounty hunter steadies the staggering newborn. I am sorry for those descriptions.
Okay.
Just relax for a moment.
Is that...
Yeah, that's good,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that's good.
It is like a,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Keep going.
You're free of the carbonite.
Han touches his face with his hand and moans.
Shh. You'll have hibernation sickness.
I can't see.
Your eyesight will return in time.
Where am I?
Jabba's palace.
Ow.
Who are you?
The bounty hunter reaches up and lifts the helmet from his head, revealing the beautiful face of Princess Leia.
Someone who loves you.
Leia.
I gotta get you out of here.
As Leia helps her weakened lover to stand up, the relaxive quiet is pierced by an obscene Huttese cackle from the other side of the alcove.
What's that? I know that laugh.
The curtain on the far side of the alcove opens, revealing Jabba the Hutt, surrounded by Bib and other aliens. He laughs again, and his gross cronies join in a cacophony
Oh, damn
of
it.
alien glee.
Kakoni.
Thank you. Hey, Jabba. Look, Jabba, I was on my way to pay you back, but I got a little sidetracked. It's not my fault.
Ho, 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 in Huttese, subtitled, "It's too late for that, Solo. You may have been a good smuggler, but you're now bantha fodder."
Look,
Continued Huttese, subtitled, "Take him away." The guards grab Han and start to lead him away.
Jabba, I'll pay you triple. You're throwing a fortune away here. Don't be a fool.
Han is dragged off as Lando quickly moves forward and attempts to lead Leia away. In Huttese, subtitled, "Bring her to me." Jabba chuckles as Lando and a second guard drag the beautiful young princess toward him. 3PO peeks from behind a monster and quickly turns away in disgust.
We have powerful friends. You're gonna regret this.
I'm sure. Inexorably, how do you pronounce that word? Inexorably, her lovely
yeah, I
face
have no
moves to
idea.
within a few inches of Jabba's ugly blob of a head, and Leia turns away in disgust.
Ugh.
Goodness gracious me.
Oh, I can't bear to watch.
And scene.
Well done, Andy.
Good job.
Well done, Ben. How's your voice there, mate?
All right.
You might need a couple of strepsils after that.
Yeah.
You did real well.
Thank you.
I'm
There's a husk in the voice
Yeah.
there, which you.
I'm sorry for the descriptions on that one. I did not pre-read
Newborn.
the scene. The newborn, the ugly head.
It's a good kind of description, though.
It was it was good, but I feel like it was a lot.
He's like a baby deer learning how to walk. First time. Well, moving on from that, how do we do? You know, turnsounds@gmail.com. That's where you message in and say, stop what you're doing.
Cut it out, guys.
Episode 95, and you're still coming up with new content. How can you be doing this?
We haven't heard back from Apple Juiceable yet, have we? Oh, no, that was a different segment, wasn't it?
was a different
That's what
segment.
I didn't
No.
like.
Oh, yeah.
That was the rapid fire one.
Yeah.
Look, I think once was enough. I think he was
Yeah.
disappointed enough. With that one, we're going to move into now our core topic. Where's the kalimba?
Oh, behind you? Behind me. Around you?
What did you guys do with the kalimba?
I saw it.
Oh, that's right. It's in the other room. It's in the lounge room. That's
Yeah.
all right. You can imagine a kalimba.
Bim, bim,
You're
bim.
trying to push on us.
We've got our core topic here, where we're looking at shots from the movies. And do we have a name for this again?
Shots from the movies.
shots.
Bim,
Yeah.
bum, bim.
Okay. We're looking
That's
at
my version of the
the kalimba. Okay, Attack of the Clones here. Our favorite shots. Again, what are yours? Let us know. If you're plugged in at turnsounds.com, we're going to prioritize you. We're going to have a look at what you got to say. Foist. So,
Foist.
Andy,
Yeah.
why don't you take it away?
So there's a bunch of scenes in this movie that I don't remember.
Be nice.
Yeah, I know, right? But I do remember one of the things that did strike me quite suddenly when I was in the cinema watching this, because that's how old I am.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yoda and his lightsaber.
Yeah.
That frame shot of Yoda, and he pulls out the lightsaber, and suddenly it's green. Just before he goes all
Mental.
mental's a nice word for it. I was going to go crazy. Anyway, and starts flipping around the place. But that first shot where he's kind of standing there and that's a pretty cool frame.
You're so bored by what you're saying that you're yawning.
I tried to hold it in real hard, guys.
Can you imagine though,
Oh.
right? You're Dooku, and all you've ever seen of Yoda is this, stumbling along old
He's got a
man.
walking stick.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then all of a
Chucks it
sudden,
away.
just like jumping around, flipping,
Yeah.
screaming at you, like I'd throw down my weapon.
Doesn't he mention in there that Yoda trained him?
He
in
did,
the
yeah.
So surely he would have seen him
I
at some point.
reckon Yoda would have just been off
With
to the
some
side
fire.
saying, "Lift your arm, slower, patience, all of those sorts of things."
Okay.
He's not
Yoda-
showing his cards. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
secretly a
Yoda.
ninja.
Yoda strikes me as a hands-on sort of teacher.
No, he rides on Dooku's back. That's what would have happened.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Lift a bunch of rocks. Why aren't you upside down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think, Ben?
Well,
Yeah.
Ben.
Yep. Good.
What's your scene?
Yeah, it's a very memorable shot. So what's my scene? Well, you said, what did you reckon? Okay. So there was one scene that came to mind straight away, and I looked it up, and then I realized there was another shot in there as well. So I've kind of got two in one.
I got
Ooh.
3 here. So
There
yeah,
we
go
go.
for
The
it.
first is Anakin riding on the speeder along Tatooine with the
Yeah.
suns at dusk and everything.
Ah.
It's like, that's a cool shot.
That is a cool
Is
shot.
that where he's going to kill the women and the children
Yeah.
too?
Absolutely.
That's where he's going to go get Shmi.
I saw
Yeah.
that meme that you put up on Facebook.
Yeah, so that profile shot of the speeder going along, it's cool. But there's also another cool shot in there of the sand crawlers. And he's like getting directions or something from the Jawas.
Welcome to my first shot. Very nice.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
And
Really
then,
nice
yeah, it's
light
this really
differences.
nice sort of wide shot there, like tiny in the frame and the lighting and yeah.
The ramp coming down from both of the sandcrawlers, there's light spilling out from them. the
Yeah,
different,
because that's the brightest light in the scene pretty much is coming from them.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's neat.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
I got the opening shot as they're entering Coruscant, the actual party themselves. Big silver ship, overshadowing the tiny Naboo fighters that we're seeing as well. Just the blue from the jets. You see the big planet there approaching. Very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a blue planet or Coruscant?
Yeah.
It's not a blue planet.
Did I say it was a blue planet?
I thought you. Okay.
No, the blue from the jets.
Ah, blue from the jet. It's all right. My brain heard your words,
Surely
and
you can
then
do better.
scrambled them
Yep.
inside my skull.
That's all right. Any others from you, Andy?
Yeah, look, something else that I enjoyed from that was Camino.
Yep.
Just, I think mainly just the wide shot of the platforms in the ocean.
Yep.
I thought that was a really cool because we hadn't seen like a water-based planet.
Camino's a blue planet.
Thanks.
Just because you're looking out for them, yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Thanks for checking up on me there. What did we say about
Oh, dear.
hostility? Yeah, no, I thought that was a really kind of cool starting shot. And
Yep.
probably, oh no, there was another one. I'll go to that in a second. No,
Cool.
I'm done.
That's where.
Oh, you're done. You're okay.
I mean, I've got one more.
Look, if
That's
they have
half a
honourable
shot, yeah, sure.
mentions, then yeah.
Is not really like you wouldn't probably have this as a poster on your wall, but just the elevator in the beginning of Obi-Wan and Anakin talking, like it's just cool because it's setting up the location and everything, and you're seeing them there. It's it's pretty straightforward, but a cool way to do the scene. Yeah,
I agree.
like you're not seeing the ugly walls of the elevator cutting to like close-ups and stuff. It's just like let's show the whole thing. Yeah.
Yep. The only other one I have is Anakin falling through Coruscant. You see the like flow of traffic as it's going both ways.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry, I forgot. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, he's falling. There's all of this traffic flowing in different sort of gridlock ways in the sky. It's very
That's pretty
neat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dishonorable mention if you want.
Ooh.
Anakin riding the big tick bug on Naboo.
What's wrong with that?
What
the
do you
shot,
mean?
The
What's-
shot's fine.
No, it's not. It's the ugliest bit of CGI you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, okay, but we're talking like the framing and stuff, aren't we?
That too. I think subject matter is important when
Yeah,
you're looking
fair
at
enough.
it.
Fair enough.
But
I barely remember the scene.
I think we
For
should,
obvious
come
reasons.
It's
on.
the
If you
greatest
showed-
masterpiece.
If you
in all
showed
of
me,
cinema.
I'd probably go, oh yeah, that's the reason I blocked that.
You've
He's riding it like a
Yeah.
cowboy. Whoa, whoa!
Yeah.
And then it falls off.
You've seen people
No,
skateboard and
yeah,
you go,
I
oh,
think
he's
so.
cool. You've seen people surf, but you've never seen people like ride a giant tick bug while going, whoa, 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 and then
You're right.
backflipping off it,
You're right.
getting
I
trampled.
I haven't. So I had a couple more scenes that
Go, yeah.
you guys seem to have forgotten about.
Forgotten.
Did someone forget about a certain seismic charge detonation?
Ooh.
Yeah, but we're talking about like frames. Is there a frame of that you
Yeah,
have?
there's
as
the
a
frame as
poster?
that as all the asteroids explode.
True, it does like split them in twain,
In what?
Mark,
In
Mark was
twain.
very upset.
cleaved.
Yep.
Yep.
There was that.
Simpletons.
Uncouth. And I think for the final shot of the arena when all the lightsabers ignite
Yeah.
was pretty cool. Just that
fair.
wide shot of the arena. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
that same thing as
How,
we see that.
how is it that I have more interesting frames than you?
Dude,
guys?
I have so many written down, but when like I don't know, I'll be here all day if I'm talking about
Okay,
those sort of.
All right.
See the B2 battle droids or whatever they're called
That's
for the first
true.
time.
It's a good point.
That's a very cool shot.
Yeah.
Also, part of what we're doing here is we're recasting Solo. Yeah, don't you point those wrist rockets at me. Thank you. Dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
That's for the video people. Shout out, we are on YouTube as well.
Thank you, Benjamin. Every time I forget to say this, we're on YouTube now. If you go over to YouTube and you type in Astromech podcast, I believe.
It's
that's
on
where
the
you'll
It's
find
on
it.
Turn
Turn
Sounds
Sounds.
channel, right?
It is, but you'll find it by writing
Yeah.
that
either
as
or.
well. Or Turn Sounds, yeah, look us up. You can find out all the other stuff that we're now bringing to video. You know, connect the faces with the voices and then be disappointed. So,
Yes,
we're recasting Solo,
we are.
and not because we could do better, but just because it's, hey, in a different world, what would happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lando is currently played by Donald Glover Jr. Who do we reckon else could have done it? So,
Isaac, who do you reckon?
I reckon I was having a look at a few different people, and I want to say, what do they have to tick? You know, the boxes, and I reckon they somewhat have to look like what Billy D. Williams is going to look like. in
Yeah.
it.
True. Yeah.
So there is that aspect as well.
Yeah.
I'm here to say Richard Roundtree, if you know him. He's the star of Shaft, the classic.
Oh, the original
Yeah,
Shaft.
the original
okay.
Shaft.
Yeah.
He was
I'm
also
on
in
board.
Heroes as
I can,
well.
I can dig it.
Yeah, oh, there you go. He looks the part, man, especially when he's younger. I could
Yeah,
see him, like, you get the right facial hair and the costuming. I could see that happen. I'll pull up an image and I'll
Yeah,
overlay the thing for you. Andy, who do you reckon?
So I was thinking kind of similar lines. So I was looking at African American actors of a certain suaveness, and Michael B. Jordan, who is the
Oh, I love Michael B. Jordan.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Richard Roundtree. Yeah, I forgot what he looked like. For
I
a
reckon
second.
I reckon he could do it.
Yeah,
There you
but
go.
only
Michael B. Jordan, yeah.
Michael
yeah.
B. Jordan. So he plays Killmonger in Black Panther.
That's it.
He's in a bunch of other stuff. He's very good.
Creed,
actor.
is it?
Yeah.
Creed,
Creed.
yeah.
I
Plays
love
it.
Creed.
Any chance I can get to say Creed before Ben? 'Cause
I was using self-control. there we
yeah, I
go.
know.
But I reckon Michael would be able to pull that off pretty well.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not wrong. Mine, I don't actually know how to pronounce his last name properly. So, Daniel Kaluuya, I'm going to say.
I looked at him as well.
Yeah, there we go. So
What's he done? What's he done?
Initially, who I was thinking of was him. He was Tucker in Johnny English Reborn. Sort of just
Oh,
a side
yeah,
character
yeah.
there. He was also a supporting character in Black Panther and the main character in Get Out recently.
Yes,
Yeah.
Get Out. I was going to say
Um,
Quiet Place, but it's, Get Out.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I was just thinking about Tucker in the sense of like, he's smart, but he's got sort of a cheekiness to him, and yeah. So I reckon he could pull that off.
It'd be
Yeah.
quite a different character, but I think I'd be
Oh,
on board
yeah,
with it.
definitely different. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
There's-
think all of them be completely different characters.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you remember that one bit where he's got the grape and he like goes?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice. Johnny
Cool.
English too.
We brought that up last week, I believe, as well, with Rosamund Pike.
There you go.
That was probably where the thought sparked.
Yeah,
actually.
it might have
There we
been.
go.
Might have been. We should just recast Johnny English 2 into Solo.
Yeah.
That could work.
Who would play Rowan Atkinson?
Or who would Rowan Atkinson play?
Yeah, it's a good
Who
point.
could Rowan Atkinson play?
He
in
could
Star
be
Wars?
Chewbacca.
Paul Bettany, the bad guy.
Oh, yeah, he could, couldn't he?
Oh, could
Yeah.
It would be.
It'd be interesting.
I'd watch that.
He could do the voice of C-3PO better, I want to say.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be
C-3PO
funny.
isn't Solo.
That'd be funny.
3PO isn't in Solo.
Oh, we're only talking Solo. You're right.
Yeah, and you know what would work so well, and this is like exactly like half the skits in Johnny English is when he's saying like, "Oh, it looks almost exactly like the real thing," and he thinks he knows exactly what's going on, but he's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's like half the jokes in Johnny English, anyways. He's acting
Yeah.
all confident. It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I know exactly what you're doing," but then it
Mm.
turns out he's completely
Yeah.
wrong.
Confidently incorrect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that'd be perfect.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, we've hit a bit of an awkward point because we're only at about 45-ish minutes in, and we've got notice integrations on the way, and we've also got our dialect of the day before we jump into our plugged-in segments for people who've plugged in at turnsounds.com. But we're running a little bit short,
Oh.
so we got to pack this episode with something. What else have we got? What else could we do? Putting you guys on the spot, but this is where
Apple Juicable's favorite impression segment.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
we
Yeah.
could certainly.
Well, we could do Ben Knows Best, hosted by Andrew, now to give people a taste of what they're
Oh,
missing.
that's
and
an
plugged
interesting
in,
idea.
Maybe.
Okay.
Here's a special preview of Andrew Knows Best because of Ben. No, Andrew knows.
Up to you.
All right.
Andrew knows Ben best.
Book.
Book.
Reading.
Yeah.
Ah!
Go for it.
Okay, all right. So,
What do we do here?
so
Andrew?
Ben Knows Best is a segment where we take Ben's visual dictionary of The Last Jedi, and Ben typically brings up a portion and talks about it. But this week, it's going to be Andrew Knows Ben Knows Best,
Yeah.
because that's not weird at all.
Do it.
Wrap your head around
Got you.
that. So I was looking at.
Can
No, I don't even know who that is. I was looking at. Look at that,
Oh,
Captain
Phasma.
Phasma. So It's got a caption, survival at all costs.
Topical.
Yeah. For some reason, on her utility belt, she has
Can you see it?
yeah,
Right.
it's on the video. Perfect for audio recordings. Magnetic bottle containing emergency chirothloric acid. I don't know what chirothloric acid is.
I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, I need you to look it up. But she's got a newly polished chromium finish. And she has augmented sensors. She has, for some reason, she has blue eyes hidden by expressionless mask is one of the descriptions. She wears crush gaunts, not gauntlets, but crush gaunts, which are modified.
Okay.
And according to her data file, Phasma and Hux have conspired in the elimination of mutual political rivals.
Wow, that's some deep stuff.
So why
That is-
wouldn't you plug in at turnsounds.com for all of this?
She grew up in the wilds of Parnassus, which you will hear about in the book titled Phasma.
Did you read this bit just now about escaping from the trash?
No, I didn't. You read it.
Because that's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this talks about her actually escaping and then her first priority.
But it doesn't say how she escaped.
So the data file at the top about her modified crush gaunts does. It says Phasma used an anti-armor acidic compound to dissolve the door of the Star Killer trash compactor into which she was dumped. Escaping from a trash compactor into the chaos of the collapsing Star Killer base, Phasma's first priority was clearing all record of her disastrous lowering of the station shields.
Getting off, man. The whole thing's going to blow up. That'll clear the record.
In a further effort to tie up loose ends, she went to great pains to track down and eliminate Lieutenant Sol Rivas, a First Order officer who could have revealed her treason. This was not the first time Phasma secretly assassinated a troublesome ally.
Okay, so you have a deleted scene from.
It's not even a deleted scene.
No. You have a deleted scene in Last Jedi of Finn actually talking to her, sort of about the same thing, where he's like, "You lowered the shields. You're the one who's responsible for blah blah blah." And then you see her eyeing off the other stormtroopers that are with her, and then she quickly shoots all the other stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Similar sort of thing there.
Yeah, so in the Phasma book, if you have read it at all in the past, I don't think anyone would have. I did because I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. Her whole kind of ethos is about survival for herself. So yeah, it's not out of character for her to do that. And her armor originally comes from the Nubian ship flown by Princess Amidala.
Actually stripped from. That's random. Wow.
It crash land on Parnassus in some random way, and she used that and the chromium to make herself a outfit.
There you go.
Wow.
She should have used the Haitian smelt.
Should have, but that's why the bolts bounce off her thing, because it's chromium.
Why don't all troopers do that?
I
Too
think
expensive.
it's ridiculously expensive.
Somebody's life. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right,
Notice integrations.
Yeah, no disintegrations.
No disintegration.
Part of the show where we bring back positivity to Star Wars and we bring something that we like. Anything from the movies goes. And it hasn't let us down so far. It's still one of my favorite parts because it really tells,
It has let you down at a few points.
How so?
It certainly has.
The lightsabers.
What's bad about lightsabers?
Kylo Ren's intro is a good one. It's very it doesn't make too much of a.
So okay, let me reiterate. This segment hasn't let me down. You boys have.
Okay.
That's debatable.
With that, let's jump into no disintegrations. You can forget about any kind of musical choice.
Oh.
Fly me to Naboo. Let me play on Mustafar.
Yes.
Let's talk midichlorians and hang out with Jar Jar.
Yes.
In other words, watch with me. Episode 1, 2, and 3.
That would be very nice. Thank you.
That's it. That's how we get into the mood. Thank you very much
No,
for all that you do,
no,
Frank Sinatra.
love it.
Welcome back.
Good old Blue Eyes.
The land of the living. What do we got today? Andrew?
We have Praetorian Guards today. I like these guys, and if you're on the YouTubes, you can see them. These guys are really cool.
Okay.
They're big and they're red. They don't make a lot of sense, but
Welcome
hey,
to Last Jedi.
welcome to Last Jedi. No disintegrations. I like the Praetorian Guards because they're interesting.
They're a nice homage to the Royal Guards, the classic.
Yeah, exactly right.
Royal.
Yeah, and they have a little bit more use than just leave us. Then, you know.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, but and I mean, I love that entire scene and the setup of that shot and the scene and everything like that. So
It does make me want to watch what would have happened if Luke actually like killed the Emperor on the ship in Return of the Jedi. Like, would those guys come in and have a similar fight scene, or are they not as good at fighting or better at fighting? Who knows?
don't know. That's a good question. It's a question that we could answer later if people email us and ask us to give them some lore and some legend material.
That's right. We have Andy's Corner probably next week.
Oh,
Let's look forward to that next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have opinions about what you want to hear, hit us up on turnsounds.com.
Right. 'Cause I bag it out all the time because it is a little bit of ridiculousness to me baked into the cake there.
Nothing is ridiculous about any of the legend stuff. I take offense to that.
The galaxy gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew
It's
stands by the
perfect.
galaxy gun.
It's a perfect weapon.
All right. Benjamin, what do you got?
I know at one point or another we've touched on this
That's
in a
okay.
different segment, but the Indiana Jones idol that pops up
yeah,
in
that's cool.
in I can't
Solo.
remember. What's his name? The bad guy?
Dryden.
Dryden Voss.
Yeah, there we go. Dryden Voss.
Yeah.
Just I mean, there hasn't really been too much in Star Wars references to Indiana Jones,
other
but there's
way,
been
yeah.
lots the other way around. So yeah, cool for them to sort of just do a few favors or a few little shout outs the other way, and it was the perfect place for it because he's just got this collection of all sorts of crazy things from around the galaxy. So it made sense, and
Yeah.
nice
Great.
and Harrison Ford even.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Harrison Ford, yeah, he's the Indiana Jones, so that's your crossover.
Yeah.
Big
Well,
crossover.
just in the sense that like it was a solo movie about Harrison Ford's character, and
Ah,
there's a
yeah.
reference to another Harrison Ford thing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What else crosses over? Like General Veers, his character.
As far as actors, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
I don't know anyone else. Hey.
That might be it.
Probably plenty of behind the scenes production people. will
Oh,
cross over.
lots. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
Massively.
Lucasfilm, Skywalker Sound, crazy amounts. So we meet Vader. Yeah, this is my no disintegrations. We meet Vader at the start of episode 4, and for all we know, he's the big bad guy, of the movie. We've seen
Yeah.
all the henchmen come in, but he comes in at the end, the big dum da dum, and then he goes and strangles a guy to death, and you're like, okay, he means business. I like that he answers to Tarkin, like there's an authoritative figure above him, and Leia actually goes to the point of saying, oh, you've got Vader on your leash or something like that. So it's kind of like, okay, so you're the muscle, you're the big brute, but there's someone a little bit more evil and sinister than even you.
Yeah.
So
And it really speaks, I think, to the power of Tarkin that he can tell essentially the galaxy's second in command what to do.
yeah, he's choking some guy, Vader. Release him, let him go. Oh, fine.
Nah,
As you
whatever.
wish. There you go.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. Moving lastly now into our dialect of the day.
You can understand that thing?
This is where I take a voice from Star Wars and I showcase it today. Benjamin, I'm sorry to do this to you again. It's another gross voice to listen to.
Oh, what?
I have to do it, man. This is our.
At least I haven't eaten
It's for
yet.
the
We'll
people.
get something to eat after
Okay,
this.
I don't know this guy's name. Maybe it's Ponda Baba. I don't know. It's the
Ah,
Aqualish
yeah.
dude with the
What,
funny
butt
like
face?
butt face
Yeah,
guy.
Ponda Baba.
Yeah. I
I
called
think
it
it
the
is
I don't
Ponda,
like you
yeah.
either guy, but I know that's not him. So here we go.
Sounds like a hippo in
fart.
reverse. Ooh.
Come on, man.
Hippo in reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we hear that one more time?
All right.
Ben wants it.
It
Yeah,
probably
hippo in
is.
reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
bet.
let's get that happening. Let's put a hippo in reverse and we'll have that sound
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah, I'll go
Sure.
find one, shall I?
Yeah.
In the middle of,
Bring it
Perth,
into the
Western
studio.
Australia.
I think
Yeah.
more people are killed
The
by
world's most-
hippos than like sharks and
Yeah,
stuff. So
the world's most dangerous animal. Just bring it into the studio.
sure.
Yeah.
I got nothing to lose.
I think we have. I'm sure we've already had the world's most dangerous animal in the studio, isn't it? Mosquito. World's most dangerous animal because it carries diseases
It's
and
the-
That's
stuff.
way too deep, man.
Deadliest. I don't know about dangerous, as far as the.
Who knows?
Anyway.
Okay, cool.
All I'm
Kills
saying
the
is
most
more
people,
people
yeah.
die from mosquitoes than hippos. Yeah.
Yes, this is true. With
Great,
that,
great content, guys.
Woo!
that'll be it for another show. If you have plugged in at turnsounds.com, you can continue with us now. Well, you'll be watching your special videos straight from our website, which will be nice.
Yeah.
Good for you. Very nice. Everyone else, you know what to do. I don't know what
What?
that is,
Do that?
but yeah.
Send us a
turn it off.
pigeon.
That's it. Turnsounds@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.
Thank you
I've
for
been
your
Isaac.
heart.
He's been Ben, and he's been Andrew. Unless they swap.
Huzzah! No, we didn't swap this.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Salacious Crumb.
Andrew Crumb. That's it.
Andrew Crumb.
I don't like that, but I like it very much. Ben Fortuna.